First, as you can see, I have most of my gear right here. We're going to kind of get into each one of these bit by bit, and I'm going to tell you how much they cost, and then I'm going to kind of show you what they do, and I'll have a link in the description for each and every one of these, but just to give you kind of a brief description on what do you see here before I actually grab them and start describing each one of them to you. This is known as a Gopro Suction Cup. That is known as a GoPro Adapter. This is the 3.5mm adapter. That is a dual charger for a GoPro. That is called an aluminum case that you can use to house your GoPro when you want to use an external mic. And these are my various tripods that I use depending on what I'm doing with my GoPros and where I feel like what I plan on doing with them when I'm out and about with them. So we're going to go into detail which one is which and how much each one costs. The first recommended gear that I think that you should get when it comes to having a GoPro is a battery. Obviously, as the GoPro only comes with one battery, and when you're recording that, obviously if you're recording it for long periods of time or you're out and about for long periods of time, you obviously need another battery in order to keep your GoPro going. But what happens when your batteries die and you have no other battery source? I recommend getting this. This is called a GoPro dual charger. This is made by DigiPower. This is a dual charging charger for your GoPros. As you can see, I have a GoPro battery here. You basically would just take this, stick it into your GoPro charger, and it has a micro USB cord plug-in that you can use to basically charge this via a battery pack. So you can take a battery pack that you have, plug this in via the supplied micro USB cord, plug it into your battery pack, and you have yourself instant power on the go when you need to go. So you're never running out of a battery. You'll always have a battery to change out with, and you'll know when it's charging because on the top of where it says refuel, there's going to be two little lights, two LED light statuses. They'll both be when it's charged, they're both green. If they're charging, they'll be in red, and that way you'll know which one is charged, which one is not charged. So when you're out and about and you're doing those long days of recording and you need your batteries charged, you simply just have this plugged into your battery pack. When it's ready to go, you basically just pull that out and you stick another one in and you're good to go. These are about $29.99. I bought this one at Best Buy. I highly recommend getting this as your first accessory for your GoPro because, again, obviously when you're out and about and you're shooting, it is kind of hard to keep that battery level up, especially if you're shooting stuff at high frame rates. Usually the higher the resolution and the longer you take, the larger the file, the more battery you're wasting. So I recommend getting this as your first accessory. And again, this is done by DigiPower. This is called Refuel, and I will have a link in the descriptions for this video on everything that I have that I'll be basically demonstrating here. So again, a dual charger, Refuel by DigiPower. Next up would be, this is known as a GoPro suction mount. Now you're probably wondering why you'd want a suction mount. Say you are out and about, or you're an auto vlogger and you like to vlog, say your new exhaust that you just got for your car, and you want everyone to hear what it sounds like who's a subscriber. You basically would just take this, plant this up against the back and rear of your bumper. There's a little button that you press down, and then there's a little latch right here that you would press, and once that's pressed down, it kind of makes a suction. So that mount isn't going to go anywhere unless you get rear-ended, then it doesn't really matter. But once it's mounted on there, it's not going anywhere. These come in very handy, say if you're out and about and you want to suction mount this to like a window and you want to do some sort of skateboarding tricks, or you want to do some type of a time lapse of something and you don't have a spot that you can actually stick the GoPro on. That's a little bit difficult. It doesn't give you the right angle, but you see a mirror or something that you can stick it onto. This works very well for that. I had two of these. I've actually used these for doing my GoPro comparisons when I have two different GoPros and people want to know the differences between them. I use this for that. I've also used this for also on my rear bumper for my loud exhaust when people want to hear what it sounded like. I kind of stuck it on that. And it's also great for a point of view, especially when it comes to, like, say, driving, and you want people to experience what it's like or see what it's like from a point of view of the vehicle. You mount it on your hood. It's going to stay on your hood. It's not going anywhere. I've seen these mounted on Lamborghini Huracans, on Mercedes AMG GTs, and they look like they're going a little bit faster than 60 or 70 miles an hour, and it's obviously still stays on. They stay on great as long as you got a good suction amount, and if it doesn't, then usually you can use a little bit of water to rub it down and then give it a little bit of that grip, and then again, once you're done, you just stick it on there, you press the button, stick it down, and again, it works great for those type of videos if you're doing auto vlogging, or if you're doing any type of vlogging that requires that you want to stick it on a surface like window surface and do that. So this is also something I highly recommend. This is going to be $29.99. I'm sorry, $39.99 on the GoPro website, but you can also get it at Best Buy also. Next up is going to be the tripods. There's obviously various kinds out there. You've got stuff that GoPro makes, you've got Joby, you got Manfrotto. I'm just going to tell you the ones that I use and why they're actually pretty good, at least for me, and basically what you can do with them. This is the Joby 325. This is I believe a $25 tripod. Obviously you can see from the legs, it's very flexible. You can contort it in any fashion that you want. You can hang it on a tree branch. And what I like about this one, compared to the other one that I'll be showing, is that this one has a little swiveling head. So what does that mean? That means I can basically take this, wrap this around the tree branch, and I can do that. And I can wrap it any way I want. It's actually easy. It's not going to fall off. It's pretty, although it looks like it might, it's pretty lightweight. It's not going to fall once you get it securely on. You can mount this pretty much. The swivel head allows you to do it pretty much any way you want, however you want to do it. If you want to do it for vlogging, you basically just flip it around, and then you just bend your legs, and then you can just literally hold it out. As you can see, it allows you to use it as a vlogging tripod, so that works pretty well when it comes to that. This is actually the first tripod that I bought for my GoPro because I kind of like the fact that I can swivel it up. So if I'm this laying on my desk and I want to have it facing up, I can literally just mount these, contort these any way I want, and then just basically have this angled where it's looking up at me. So this is a $24.95 or $24.99 for this one. This is the Joby 365 mount. Next up is the Joby. This one is known as the tight grip. This one was specifically designed for the GoPro, and what I mean by that is, as you can see, this is the frame that comes with the GoPro. As you can see, that is the mount that comes on it. It doesn't come off or anything. It's just literally there. So you take your frame, you stick it on your bolts to this, and there you go. You got yourself, again, works similar to the 365 except for the fact that it does not have a swiveling head. So, but you can still use it in the form of a type of Joby vlogging grip or a tripod grip. So again, you still have the option of holding it. It's a little bit thicker, the legs are a little bit thicker, so it gives it a little bit more flexibility. So you can stick it on much thicker branches if you want to without fear of the legs popping off. I've had the legs pop off on me a few times when I would try to put it on smaller ones, when I would wrap it around too much and it would break off. The 325 actually has got smaller legs, so it's a lot more adapted to that. But as you can see, you can still use it as a personal vlogging stick or selfie stick, whatever you want to call it. But again, it has pretty sturdy feet, so it's not gonna, it stays when you put it down. It's not gonna slide or anything. It's actually not bad. This one I believe was $49.95 for this one, or $49.99 for this one. And again, this one's specifically designed for the GoPro for $49.99. Joby, this is the tight grip. Next up is, this is just basically, I don't know how to explain it other than it's just an aluminum case for your GoPro. And what I mean by that is, although GoPros, you may like your GoPro, you may say you want to use it as a personal vlogging camera because you don't want to buy a camera, but you still want to have better audio, but you want to use an external mic. But obviously the mics, there's no way to put one on a GoPro. Then your only solution is to buy an aluminum case. So basically what you would do is you would take one of these. I bought this off of Amazon. There's a few out there that make them. They're pretty much all going to work on any GoPros. I mean, a lot of them will say works with the GoPro 5, 6, or the 7. They really all will work. Doesn't matter which one you got, since pretty much all GoPros haven't really changed in size unless you have the Hero Session. Otherwise, any GoPro that you have, whether it's the 4, 5, 6, white, silver, 7 black, or even or those GoPros, this will work. Basically what you do is you take your GoPro, as you can see from here, take it out. This is your GoPro. You slide it in. There's a little screw right there. What you do is you just basically kind of screw that tight, and then that keeps the GoPro from falling out if you happen to forget to put this on. And then what you do is you slide this on. Once it makes a little click sound, that's when you know that it's actually in and it's actually clamped to the bottom. And then you would take your side, which has easy access, you would just flip that up, take your adapter, stick it into this. This is your hot shoot. You take your external mic, stick it on that, and then that's pretty much how that works. And then again, you have your regular GoPro mounting system that you would just stick it onto a tripod, and then you can use it as a kind of like it's an inexpensive DSLR that you can carry around with a mic. I'll show you the adapter here in a few minutes once I'm done, but that's how you would do that. It's actually pretty nice. So this one was $18. You can actually get them, the better ones. Pro Nomad makes one. It's $25, and how it differs from this one is that when you're connecting your adapter to this, it's not hanging all over the place. It actually has a little slot on the bottom that you can take, and you can slide that into that, and it kind of keeps the cords away from you. So when you need to look at the back and you want to do any type of vlogging, the cords are in the way and they're not getting in the way of you messing with the screen. So this is this one's called PULUZ. As you can see, it says Hero 5 and 6. This is a 7. As you can see, it fits just fine, and you still have easy access to your record button. And this is just basically a lens cap. You just take that off, and I like to call it kind of like a lens protector, so it keeps it from getting all messed up on the lens and whatnot. Or you can also use ND filter, stick it on that, and that kind of helps with that also. And then you just, when you're done, you stick it like that. So that's an aluminum case, $25.99 or $24.99 for this one. This is known as the GoPro Mic Adapter. Now this is something that you need if you want to use an external mic on your GoPro, as they don't really make any mics that are specifically for a GoPro, because they all require a 3.5mm jack, and since the GoPros do not have that ability, you would need one of these. So how this works is that, again, I still have my GoPro in my chute. You would take this, again like I showed before, on the side, open that up, you take this, and then all you have to do is you would take that, stick it into your USB connection, because there's going to be two type of connections. One's a micro USB that you would use to plug into an HD TV, and you can literally play the videos from this to the TV. The other one is your USB-C connection. This will be what you use to plug into a computer or a power pack and charge it, but you also use it for the mic itself as it plugs into that. Then you would take your mic, plug it into 3.5mm jack like that, and then there you go, you have your mounted mic on the top, and that's how that works. Now the problem with this is, as you can see, it tends to dangle. So when you have it on a mount with the cord on this kind of hanging, it tends to get dangled on the tripod. So the Pro Nomad, what they did was they made one where you have a little chute on the bottom, and you would just literally take this and you would just push it into that, and then that's how that keeps that, along with the cords, away from your screen when you're messing with it. That way it makes it much more easy for you to use that. And I will have a link in the description for this as well as for this. And that is pretty much some of the best gears that I would recommend for your GoPro in 2019. Now I want to thank everybody who has helped me reach my goal of 200 subscribers. I've actually gone over that goal. I've actually reached 222 subscribers actually before the summer. For those of you who may or may not know, I've actually had a goal of reaching at least 200 subscribers by the middle or at least by the beginning of summer, and I've actually reached that goal by about 2 subscribers. So I actually had 222 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel and continues to watch my content. I want to thank you all. And now my new goal is to reach 245 subscribers. And once I reach that, I will be doing another giveaway. And what I'll be doing is I will be giving away a GoPro once I reach 245 subscribers. I just want to thank everybody again for helping me get to that goal, to attain that goal. So I want to thank everybody who helped me reach my goal of 220 subscribers by the middle of summer. Actually, I've reached 222 actually before summer. For those of you that may or may not know, I had a subscriber goal of at least reaching 220 subscribers before summer. And now that I have met that goal, I want to thank everybody who has subbed to my channel and who has liked my channel and gave a thumbs up. I want to thank you all. And now my new subscriber goal is to reach 245 subscribers by the beginning of summer, or at least reach that by the middle of summer. I attend VidCon. I'll have a link in the description at least for what VidCon is and what that's all about. But my goal now is to reach 245 subscribers. And what I want to do is, once I reach that goal, once I obtain that goal, I will be doing a giveaway of a GoPro as an appreciation for those who have stuck with me and have subscribed to my channel and have pretty much just stuck with me throughout. And for those of you that are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if this video was helpful, hit the bell notification, that way you'll never miss content when I drop it. And I do work full time, so for me, being consistent with YouTube videos, it is a little bit harder for me as it's not my full-time job. So I will try to drop down at least one video every other Thursday, as I did previously. I will be having this video up by Thursday, it being Memorial holiday. That being said, I will be doing a GoPro giveaway once I reach 245 subscribers. Someone will be getting a GoPro, so like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification, hit the thumbs up if you like this video, that way you'll never miss content. And again, I will put out a new video at least once every other Thursday. So again, my name is Black Apino the Apple Guy, and I want to thank everybody for watching, and have a great Memorial holiday.